Most people think Shia and Sunni are just two small groups. But one moment in history split the Muslim world forever. And almost nobody talks about the third group that's been there all along. In this video, I'm going to break down Shia, Sunni, and the lesser-known Ibadi in the simplest way possible. By the end, you won't just know the differences. You'll understand where they came from, what they believe, and why this still matters today. Let's go back to the moment everything changed. The year is 632 AD. Prophet Muhammad has just passed away. The Muslim community is in shock. Some people can't even believe it happened. But very quickly, a serious question rises. Who will lead the Muslims now? This wasn't just about politics. This was about religion, direction, and the future of an entire community. One group of companions said the leader should be chosen by the people, someone experienced, trusted, and capable. They chose Abu Bakr, R.A., one of the closest companions of the Prophet. This group later became known as Sunni Muslims. The word Sunni comes from Sunnah, meaning the way of the Prophet. Today, Sunnis make up about 85 to 90% of Muslims worldwide. Countries like Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Indonesia, Egypt, and Pakistan are mostly Sunni, but not everyone agreed with this decision. Another group believed leadership was not something people could decide. They believed the Prophet had already chosen Ali, E.R.A., his cousin and son-in-law. For them, leadership was divinely appointed, not selected by people. This group became known as Shia Muslims, meaning the supporters of Ali. So right from the beginning, the difference starts with one powerful question. Should leadership be chosen by people or appointed by God? Now let's go deeper into beliefs, because this is where things start to separate more clearly. Sunni Muslims follow the Quran and the Sunnah, and they accept the first four caliphs as rightful leaders. Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, and Ali, R.A., are all respected as the rightly guided caliphs. For Sunnis, leaders are important, but they are still human and not perfect. Shia Muslims, on the other hand, believe in a system called imamate. They believe leaders, called imams, are chosen by God, protected from major sin, and given special knowledge to guide people. For many Shia, there are 12 imams, starting with Ali, R.A. The last imam, known as the Mahdi, is believed to be hidden and will return in the future. Now let's talk about one of the most emotional events in this history, the tragedy of Karbala. In the year 680 AD, Imam Hussein, R.A., the grandson of the Prophet, stood against a ruler named Yazid. Hussein, R.A., refused to support what he believed was injustice. He and a small group of his family and followers were surrounded and killed in Karbala. For Shia Muslims, this is not just history. It is a symbol of standing for truth, even when you are outnumbered. Every year during Muharram, especially on the day of Ashura, Shia Muslims remember this event with deep emotion. They mourn, they gather, and they reflect on sacrifice and justice. Sunni Muslims also respect and love Hussein, R.A., but they do not mourn in the same way. Now let's bring in the third group that most people don't even know about, the Ibadis. They are much smaller in number, less than 1% of Muslims. Most of them live in Oman and parts of North Africa. Their history goes back to early Islam, connected to a group called the Kharijites. But modern Ibadis are very different from that early group. They are known for being moderate, peaceful, and focused on community harmony. In terms of leadership, Ibadis believe the leader should be the most qualified person, not based on family, not based on popularity, but based on piety and ability. If the leader becomes unjust, they believe he can be removed. In practice, Ibadis are actually quite similar to Sunnis in many ways, but they have their own unique views. Now let's talk about daily practices, because this is where people notice differences. In prayer, there are small variations. For example, Shia Muslims often combine some prayers, while Sunnis usually pray them separately. The way hands are placed in prayer can differ. Even the call to prayer has slight variations. But here's the important part. They are all praying to the same God. They are all reading the same Quran. Now here comes the real problem. If they share so much in common, why does this division still exist? Because over time this wasn't just about belief anymore. It became about identity, politics, and history. Empires rose and fell, wars happened, and differences became deeper over generations. In some places, these differences led to conflict. In others, people lived side by side peacefully, but the misunderstanding kept growing. Now let's go deeper into something most people miss. The core beliefs are the same. All three groups believe in one God, Allah. They believe Prophet Muhammad is the final messenger. They believe in the Quran. They pray, fast in Ramadan, give charity, and perform Hajj. So the foundation is shared. The differences are mainly about leadership, interpretation, and certain practices. Now here's the key moment. If you only focus on differences, everything looks divided. But if you look at the foundation, you see unity. It's like branches of the same tree. The branches may grow in different directions, but the roots are the same. And once you understand where the split started, everything else becomes easier to understand. Now let's bring everything together. Sunni Muslims believe leadership should be chosen by the community. Shia Muslims believe leadership should come through the family of the Prophet. Ibadis believe leadership should go to the most qualified person, regardless of lineage. These differences shaped history, beliefs, and practices. But at the core, they all share the same faith. Understanding this topic is not about picking sides. It's about removing confusion. Because when you understand the full story, you stop seeing labels and start seeing people. Watch the next video on your screen. It will connect everything even deeper.